Okay, this video is about erasing Dr. Mcdougall's legacy. In case you haven't noticed, there's a movement afoot to erase the legacy of Dr. Mcdougall. And I think it really comes down to Dr. Mcdougall was of the school of the low-fat vegans. The low-fat vegans is like Dr. Walter Kempner, the work of Nathan Pritikin, the work of Caldwell Esselstyn, the work of Dr. Mcdougall, and also my own work and the work of Jeff Nelson, VegSource, and others that are strong proponents of a low-fat vegan diet because the literature about nutrition and health and epidemiology all supports that. However, what you're seeing as the most popular form of veganism these days is what I would call the moderate fat veganism. Okay, moderate fat veganism is very commercial. There is big billions of dollars in money. I think omega-3s are something like about $6 billion a year industry. It's giant money, okay? So tons of people are promoting omega-3s. Okay, tons of people are promoting soy. And that's another reason why you'll see people who are otherwise pretty good nutrition docs or nutrition experts, but they promote soy, and soy is bogus. I've already talked about that in plenty of other lectures, okay? And nuts are totally... You get all this money promoting corporate interests, and the corporations, they buy the journals, they buy the scientists, and they produce all this fake literature to say that nuts are so great. You know, if they were so great, they wouldn't have to buy fake literature. They could just publish real literature. So anyways, the reason why I thought this was interesting here, I'm going to link to the lecture. Dr. Mcdougall has many times talked about what a great food potatoes are and how sweet potatoes are the greatest food in the world, and regular potatoes are also a fantastic food. And he believes in the future we're going to have to be eating a lot more potatoes and rice just for the survival of people on the planet. And I think Mcdougall's right. Okay, you can tell you Mcdougall's almost always right, whatever he says about nutrition. I would say all of the great experts have about 5% disagreement. Okay, and it's going to be over little things. But there's always going to be a little bit of disagreement. But Mcdougall's right, and when he looks up the literature, he's right. So anyways, I just show you this because Dr. Greger basically said that Dr. Mcdougall is wrong about white potatoes, that they're deficient in vitamin A, and that's going to lead to blindness. And then Dr. Mcdougall makes a rebuttal to that. And what I'm trying to say is Dr. Greger is promoting nuts, seeds, omega-3s, soy, coffee, tea, turmeric, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so then he says potatoes are not that good of a food. Anyways, I'll let you see the rebuttal. It's not worth watching the whole thing in its entirety, but just getting the idea of it. This is one more subtle part of Mcdougall's legacy being erased. And I'm telling you, Mcdougall's right. So if you're just curious about what's going on, you might want to watch it for a little while.